was sick.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was amazing. Whoa, it's a big fish, dude. This is a really big fish. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. You're watching Suns Out Fishing. Got a really special video in store for today because we are doing something I have wanted to do for a very long time. I just haven't known how to do it, and that's go after gigantic snook with topwater plugs. This guy right here is my buddy Mateo.
What's up, guys?
He's also known as MB Snookin' on Instagram. Behind the camera is my other buddy Ben, aka Jewfish on Instagram. And he also has Get Thumped Official, which is a swim bait company. But yeah, man, we're gonna see if we can get on some of these big fish. Mateo's gonna show us how to do it. We're here in the backcountry. We're surrounded by mangrove shorelines, some really dark tannic water, and there should be some big floating snook in here. Let's see if we can make it happen. It should be an absolute blast. As always, I appreciate you all tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Let's go.
All right, so check it out. Here's a topwater plug made by Yozuri. This is probably one of the most exhilarating ways to catch a fish, especially a snook, because they're gonna pop it on top. It's gonna be loud and aggressive, and y'all know snook like to brawl. So what we're doing right now, Mateo's got the trolling motor working, and we're just coming up to, there's kind of like a little cove right here where he's seen some fish in the past. I'm gonna blast this thing in there, start working it. I'll show you guys how to do this. It's called walking the dog is the technique that you use. But the idea is to try to sight fish some of these fish. We'll do some blind casting for now, and then hopefully we'll see some floating here in the river, and then it should get really fun. Blasted a really nice long cast along this shoreline. What these topwater plugs do is they simulate, probably most likely in this area, mullet. When there's fish on them, they get real frantic, they get up on the surface, they start moving around like that, and it just is gonna symbolize to a fish that there's a frantic, worried bait that's all alone, not in a school, and that's honestly what these ambush predators like a snook are looking for. So that's why you try to work it down the shoreline and make it look as realistic as possible. Just a fleeing, scared bait. All right, so I got this point right here. Mateo just laid down the law, told me exactly where to go. It's gonna sweep, right? Right here?
Around there, it should erase something.
I got the right cadence going?
You got the right, everything's right.
Oh my God.
Oh, she's off.
Is that snook? God, guys, I just got whaled on by a big fish. Oh gosh. No, I got the bite. Didn't capitalize. Wow, that was quick. Try it again. All right, Mateo's saying to go back in. That was pretty unbelievable. That was such a cool bite. Can't even tell you guys the anxiety that
I got anxiety.
Went right down my spine the second he popped it. Mateo knows his stuff, man. He called exactly where those fish were gonna be. I've tried this area a couple times in the past, and I've just never been successful. That's why it really pays to hire a guide that knows his stuff.
She's iconic. Get ready. That's a nice fish.
Oh my God.
Keep working, keep working.
Should I go back up there?
Wait 1 second. She might be still tracking it.
Oh my God. If you guys just,
Yeah, go back
if you guys had any idea how excited I am, I feel like a little kid right now.
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, they're definitely hitting it. I just haven't had one stick.
Yeah. They missing it. They're playing with it. I hate it. I hate when they're doing that.
It's like, we know as fishermen, we've been, Mateo and myself and Ben have been snook fishing our whole lives. We know these fish can get it. Go again?
I would. This time, try to like really burn it and throw a huge pause. And then burn it and then pause.
All right. Tell me what you think.
Like, twitch, 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 twitch. Yeah, perfect. Twitch, 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 twitch. Perfect. Twitch, 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 twitch. Pause it. Rip it real hard right now. Yeah, let's stop it. Twitch, 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 twitch. What they'll do sometimes too is like they'll just,
ooh,
there she was.
Oh, dang. I saw that fish. All right, so we've just spent probably the last 10 minutes right on this point, right where Captain MB said they were gonna be, but I'm gonna let him explain to you what's happening right here.
Basically, they won't have to kill it when we got here, but they suck at eating the plug sometimes, and Now they're just coming up on it. They come up on it and then they go back down really hard because it's about, I want to say about 7 to 8 feet of water right there in that exact point. And they're coming up real fast and they're going right back down to the bottom.
So if somebody's out here, like, what would be the approach to, like, should they move on? Should they keep casting? Should they switch the lure? What do you think?
It honestly, it's funny how it works because sometimes, you know, a different angle works better to get the fish to bite. Sometimes just not even throwing for like 5 minutes because there's probably about 10 fish sitting right there.
Yeah.
It looks like a new bait that's coming by, or a lure change too works. But like, honestly, if we don't throw for like 5 minutes and throw again, probably get another fish to blow up or come up on a plug again.
Okay.
So.
All right, so we'll give this spot a little rest, and then we'll probably hit a couple more points. It looks like the pattern might be points today. You always want to look for a pattern, especially when you're snook fishing. So we'll try some more points and then probably come back here because there are some nice fish sitting right up against this point. All right, let's do it. All right, we're doing the old infamous leave fish to find fish strategy. Not a great strategy, but you know.
We know where they're at. So.
Yeah, step one is down. That was the first point we hit. So now what we're gonna do, Mateo's saying an idea that we could try right now is kind of come down the river at a slow pace as to not spook anything. And we're gonna look for these fish and see if any of them are floating. And that's the idea that I really had behind this video, was showing you guys how these snook get up on top. And I'm not even really sure why they do it, because it's not like it's not too cold out. They're not really sunning, but hey, it's really cool, especially if we could sight fish some. So let's try that for a while. Zero interest.
I would just throw in that pocket. He was swimming like in, but he was coming like this way.
All right, 20 minutes later, we just made a nice kind of a pass through this cove area. We saw some nice fish. None of them came up, none of them committed. None of them tried to eat at all. So we're doing, we're coming back to where we had those bites before, and we're gonna see if we could quickly catch a fish off this point. It looks like we got some weather rolling in as well. So see if we can make it happen real quick. Tight. Oh, that was sick.
Big, huge fish.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gotta be careful here because I only got a 40-pound leader. I don't want this fish to fray off. It's really big. Wow, that was amazing. Oh boy. Now we just gotta keep her pinned. Let's go. Oh my gosh. That was so cool. Mateo called it on that. What a legend. If you guys don't book a trip with this guy after that, you're out of your mind. Let's go. This is a big fish. We got her out in the open, so we're gonna play her now.
That was the biggest one that was in there for sure. Oh my god.
Oh, shoot, she's going back.
My heart's pumping.
Yeah, that was pretty lights out. That was pretty unbelievable. Man, this fish is dogging, staying super low. As you guys can see here, I'm just dropping my rod tip into underneath the boat so that she doesn't rub against the bottom of the boat. That's a great way to break fish off. Whoa, it's a big fish, dude. This is a really big fish. Oh my God. This fish is straight dogging. This is unbelievable. What a bite. If you don't like that, I mean, that is the best way to get bit in fishing right there. She's coming up a little bit.
She's almost ready.
She's almost ready. We're playing her out. Looks like she's got both trebs in the face, so that's nice. Get her, MB. Woo! Let's go! Whoa! Come on!
River donkey dog.
Oh, what a giant! Oh my God! We'll probably get a quick measure on this fish. Don't you guys worry. We're all conservationists here. We really care about snook, so we're gonna take very good care of this fish. I can promise you that, and we'll make sure she swims off really good. Check out this plug right here, right in this fish's face. We're gonna get her unhooked. Not sure why she's bleeding a little bit, but we'll make sure she swims off good. We're gonna take her over to a shoreline and really take our time reviving her. We're just using the trolling motor to head that way now, but Let me show you guys this fish real quick. I think, if I had to guess, it's a 40-inch fish all day.
40, 41 all day.
40, 41 all day. Captain MB just put a ruler here on the side of the boat. He wet it, which you always want to do when handling these fish. They have a slime coat and it's very sensitive. You don't want to take that slime coat off. So we wet the ruler here. This is actually one of Ben's rulers for his lure company, Get Thumped. And there's a mark here that says certified giant right at 40 inches. And I have a good feeling this is going to be a certified giant right here. Let's see if she makes the cut. Supporting this fish the whole time by her belly and by her mouth. 0 inches right here.
Got 42 1/4, it looks like.
42 1/4 all the way down. Get a nice look at this, Ben, so the people at home can see just how big of a fish this is. Really beautiful fish. Gorgeous, actually got this nice tannic color from this backcountry water. Beautiful bronze snook. Look at this beautiful fish. I'm only gonna show her off for just a second. We threw on the tape 42 1/2 inches, a true certified giant. Thanks to Ben for bringing the ruler, and big thanks to Captain Mateo, MB Snookin', for putting me on a crazy nice topwater snook, my biggest of all time, without question. What a unit. We've been taking really good care of her. She's been in this water the whole time, and we're gonna get a nice safe release on her and let her swim back down, and she can go make some more babies and live a nice, healthy, happy snooky life. One more look at this beautiful girl. Big overslot breeder snook. We've been holding her here in the water for a little bit, letting her regain her strength. It's called reviving the fish. What you can kind of do with your hand is simulate the current like so. And as you can see, we're just here in some shallow water. I'm actually down on a knee. This is the safest place for me, the safest place for her for the release. If you have the luxury of being able to hop out of the boat for the release, I highly recommend doing it. So we'll make sure this fish is 100% good to go before we send her back home. I like to do sometimes is grab him by the tail, face him into the current like that. She's giving me a hard kick, but I want to make sure she's 200% good, so I'll wait for like 2 or 3 of those kicks. And she gone. MV's right over there on the boat. He's about to pick me and Ben back up, and let's get back to it.
And the mullet just spooked and like hit your leg.
Yeah, no kidding. Sick fish. Let's keep it going. Take a look at the top water that fish just ate. It's made by Yozuri. What's it, a hydro pencil?
Yeah.
Hydro pencil with this bronze back. This is perfect for this tannic water back here. I just tied a new leader. If you guys know Snook, they love to fray the leader up with their abrasive mouth. So now I got a fresh leader on. The boys are up on the bow, pitching away, and let's see if we can find another fish. Damn it, yeah, I can't do it because you're right there, bro. Couldn't get a good hook set. That was crazy. I just got piped right there, y'all, and I couldn't get a good hook set. No offense to Mateo, it's not his fault. I had kind of a bad angle there. Oh, fish.
There you go.
Let's go. Yeah, I think it's a jack, but piped it.
Probably Snook.
Okay.
Or a poo.
Or nothing. You even a fish there? Oh, it's a little cubera.
What?
That's pretty cool. Hell yeah, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
That is badass. All right, check this out. We just pulled this little guy in the boat. This is called a cubera snapper. It might look very similar to a mangrove snapper to a lot of you, but this is definitely a juvenile, actually a baby cubera. And you can see the topwater's about half his size. These fish are so aggressive. He actually piped it, hit it hard. I thought it was gonna be a jack. I didn't think it was a snook, and it didn't fight at all and came in, and it's this little guy. So these things grow big. This is actually the biggest snapper species that lives in the world. They get very big offshore, and they like to eat live lobster of all things. That's their favorite food source. But just a little munchkin. The little ones grow up in shore like this in the estuaries, and they eat a lot of mullet and fin fish until they're big enough to eat lobsters. But super cool fish. Very, very cool. We'll get them unhooked and get them released safely. Look at these little teeth. That is insane. Oh my gosh. These things are notorious for having some fangs on them. See if I can do this without getting bit. Getting bit by this fish would not be fun. Let's let him go. All right, no worse for the wear. Let's keep casting along the shoreline. After releasing that little snapper, we bounced from spot to spot, casting relentlessly until we completely ran out of daylight. We did manage to get a small bull shark on live mullet, and Mateo lost a juvenile tarpon right at the boat, but with topwater snook being the mission, we made plans to head back out a few days later to get on some more action. Day 2 started off on fire with Captain Mateo tight on a fish before I even got the cameras set up and rolling. Oh, this is hilarious. We just pulled up, haven't even said anything yet, and Mateo, he was quick on the draw with the rod, and he is on a nice fish. Slurped the topwater. Unfortunately, I didn't get that bite for you guys, but
Damn it. I knew it. I was like, no.
It's all good, man.
This one's not bad. This is like average size back here. It's like that with one hook.
Here we go. Nice first fish.
Hey, that's like the second cast of the day.
Captain MB getting us started with a nice 33, 34-inch snook. Beautiful first fish of the day. Nice warm-up fish, and just like that, she's back in the drink. He'll give a little revival on her. Good work, dude. Knuckles, hell yeah. All right, it is day 2. I'm back out here with my boy Mateo, Captain MB.
Guys?
And listen, we had a great day the other day. My biggest snook ever on topwater. Maybe we could beat that today. We just weren't really satisfied. We know we left some opportunities on the table, so we're back out here. You guys just saw, before we could even do the intro for today, Mateo caught a really nice little overslot snook, so it's setting up to be a nice day. We're throwing the topwater plugs again. We're up here on the bow. We're gonna try to spot some fish and get this plug in front of them. Let's see what happens. That was wild. Just got my first bite of the day. Fresh off MB catching that fish. That fish came out of the water, but he never got tight. I thought I had him for a second.
Oh my gosh, he's angry, dude.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh no, don't tell me that was it. Oh no, you got swirled. You just got freaking swirled so hard. Oh, she's still on. Speed up a little bit with those swirls. Right. Still on it. Still on it. That was a big one. That was a really big one.
But they're not committing. That's what you live for as a fisherman, is that topwater bite. Unfortunately, the 2 trebles on here didn't stick that fish, but we're gonna keep going down this line and see if we can find another one. Oh, that's fish right there, right? Right there.
Big one, big one.
I'm on its back.
That's a good one. There you go. You saw that one.
Oh, wow, that was a big fish, bro. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. He's sitting still.
Time.
Oh, there's another one right there.
2 of them actually.
Damn, they're all sitting kind of low. There's one. Oh, was he or was he spooked?
He looked at it and then he just like that.
This is so exciting. We're seeing a lot more fish than we did last time. It's very promising. Not many bites yet. Mateo just saw one, but we're fired up. We're gonna make it happen. The whole goal is to sight fish one of these things, so let's do this. Oh, I see a fish right there. Right there. What was that, on his tail? All right, so we're in between spots right now. We just pulled up to a bridge because we marked some fish down on the Simrad on the side scan. Kyler's on the front of the boat there. He's throwing an NLBN 3-inch, which is a little swim bait. Mateo's right here rigging up. I'm gonna let these 2 fish. I'll play cameraman for a little bit. Let's see if they can pick off a nice fish on the bottom. It's kind of midday now, so the fish might be sitting down low. Captain MB got the bridge bite started with a few baby snook. Then Kyler followed that up with a baby jack. And just when I was beginning to think there were no big fish around, young Kyler finally got the bite we were looking for. There we go. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that drag is going. Fish is going for the piling. Kyler's got to pull him away.
Be slow right now.
Well done. We call Kyler the finesse king. He's very good at catching big fish on light tackle.
If you feel it, you feel it? Okay, just wait a second.
All right, fish is in the piling. We're gonna do our best to work him out.
Is he still, he's still in there, right? Or is he coming out? Still in there?
See what Kyler's doing here? He's keeping tension, but very, very light. And if he plays this properly, we could potentially get this fish out of here. Doing the do-si-do through the pilings with this fish. So Kyler just passed the rod to Mateo there. Mateo's gonna make sure the fish is free and then pass it back to Kyler. Fish is back in the pilings. He's barely on something. We're close to getting this fish. We're taking our time. Kyler's fighting this thing like a pro. See what Kyler's doing? He loosened his drag way up in case the fish surges, and he's using his hand to apply more pressure and more drag. That's exactly what you want to do if you get in a situation like this where the fish gets you in the structure. Kyler is all the way down trying to get this off, and he thinks he might have.
Fish is on there, right? Yeah.
Really? Kyler thinks he got the fish out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out. Wow. Perseverance and determination right there.
That's why we never give up.
Look at this kid. To the back of the boat, following the fish like a pro.
She ain't that big. She ain't that bad.
She was spunky, man. MB going for the land. There we go. Good fish. Check this fish out. Ruler in the boat, down on 0, all the way down to 39 inches. Wow. God, he doesn't look that long, but
He did not look that big.
here's Kyler with his 39-inch snook that he just worked pretty hard to get to the boat. That was a great job by this kid. I always talk about how he's such a great fisherman, and he proved it once again with this fish. Beautiful 39-inch snook. She put up a hard fight, so we're gonna get her back in the water real quick so she could swim and make some more snook babies. Right now what Kyler's doing is reviving the fish. Talked about it hundreds of times. All that is just holding the fish in the water. Look at that bucket mouth. Holding the fish in the water, let the current run through her gills. You want to take your time with the release. It's summertime, so these fish fight hard. The water's a little bit warm, and you just want to take your time and make sure they swim off good. And that's exactly what he's doing. Hold her there by the tail. There she goes. Good work, kid. The finesse king strikes again. All right, check this out. This is why Kyler was going so light on the pressure with that fish. This leader is shredded completely down. It probably would have broke with not much pressure. Completely frayed up, and that's why he went so light and we were able to pull her out of the pilings. If he was just locked down and pulled on it hard, that line right there would have snapped. So good work by Kyler. Here's that little swim bait again. This thing just did work, so I'm gonna throw it for a little bit. We're taking turns kind of fishing today because we got the camera gear and all that stuff. It's classic YouTube stuff, but I'm gonna take a couple casts and see if I can get bit as well.
Originally, that's the plan, is to catch fish on top water.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. There we go. I'm tight. I know, I'm trying to finesse her out a little bit without getting stuck in this piling.
Just leave this. Just let her go where she wants.
Similar to what happened to Kyler's fish, this fish just went in this piling. She's coming out a little bit. Gonna have to finesse this one again. I have an even lighter setup than what Kyler was using. She's right between, she's going right in.
Get ready to pass me the rod.
Wait, how, dude? What do you think? She's on that side.
Yeah, I know. Pass me the rod.
Okay, I got him. Got it?
No, I don't. Oh, God. Close, right?
Just hit reverse.
I got it. I'll jump in.
Thank you. Talk about chaotic. Kyler is my dog, just jumped in. I don't know. Let's see if we can get this fish now.
Going against it.
We were trying to go past the rod around here, but there was too much current and it wasn't.
My boat's
If I didn't, dude, what happened?
My boat's swung out.
If I didn't let go of the rod there, I was gonna break it.
Yeah.
Watch out, there's a bull shark behind you. All right, hold on. Now Kyler's gonna try to pass me the rod.
Hold on, I can feel him.
Kyler's passing me this rod.
He's still stuck. Let me know if you want me to.
I mean,
Are we stuck?
yeah,
That brings
15, even lighter.
Oh, it's warm down there.
Yeah, oh yeah, the fish is on. Fish is definitely on. These fish are smart. They know to go. Kyler just jumped back in the boat. They know to go right for the structure here. I mean, typical Snook are intelligent fish, and
I point the rod back down.
these are no exception.
I'm already wet, so.
All right, so that was
Eventful.
cool. Yeah, quite the eventful series of events there, but we got the bait back, which is great. It came out of the fish. We lost the fish. It was stuck down there on something. My dog Kyler, big shout out to this guy. He's a little fish and he dove in there and got my rod. What actually happened was Mateo and I, to be honest with you guys, we kind of had like a miscommunication. I thought he was going to come this way of the piling. He came this way, and I tried to pass him the rod. And if I didn't let go of the rod right there, it was going to break. So I let go of it, hoping that he had it. He didn't. Kyler was on the tip of his toes and he jumped in and got my rod back. So that's cool. At least I got my rod. We didn't get the fish, but we'll keep fishing and see if we can get one. We're in a brand new area. We put the topwaters back on. Unfortunately, no more bites at that bridge, but it was nice to see Kyler get that fish and save my rod. Mateo and me are back up on front. I need to catch a fish so Kyler can get one on top next, so let's get to it. That was so sick. Mateo saw a snook and got absolutely piped. Made up a nice little sight cast. Not a big fish by any means, but that eat
I think it was cool.
is what we live for, yeah. I'm gonna do the honors and land this fish for him. It's not a bad one. It's a nice little fish. He definitely had that heart. You gotta be careful here with all these trebs. There we go. Little fish, under slot, schoolie sized fish, maybe, I don't know.
26.
Less.
25.
23, I'd say.
No.
It's all good. Hey man, he's promoting his business. It's a 26. There he goes. Let's stick with it. Is that one right there?
Where? Oh, here you go. Here we go. Oh, good. Fire back in there. Fire back in there.
We just got to an area where Mateo was saying there should be some fish. We haven't been here more than 3 minutes. And I just had one. I saw it like last second in the middle of the canal and he came up, tried to eat the lure and missed it. I tried speeding it up to get that reaction strike. I don't know if that was the right thing to do there.
She just, when she bit, she kind of like lost.
Yeah. Damn. Right there is exactly what we're trying to bring to you all as viewers for this video. I want to show you guys an epic topwater snook bite, and Mateo, who is now a captain, can put you on this bite. Unfortunately, that one just missed the plug and didn't come back for it, but we're gonna make it happen. I want to get one of these big fish on topwater today. After that big fish missed the plug, we stuck a few more small fish around the bridges, took a much needed lunch break, and then got ready to close the day off strong, looking for one more topwater giant. All right, we are back, feeling rejuvenated after that lunch and a nice little AC break. But we're back doing the topwater thing again. That is the mission. We could probably catch some more fish on the bridges, but we're sticking to the mission. We want to get more fish on top, and we got the afternoon tide now, so it's still pretty low. We're just gonna wait for the tide to come in, and as the water raises, the fish should flush back in here. And that's the plan for the next couple hours. Throw these plugs and try to raise a fish and hopefully put one more giant in the boat. Let's make it happen.
First fish?
One that's guide. Oh, that one, yeah. Fish. I don't know, that was weird. Shark? Yeah, that's what it feels like. think I just had a shark hit the top water. That's insane. Definitely a little sharky.
That guy's cute.
What
Oh,
a
he's so cute.
cutie patootie.
Oh, he'd be a nice little sandwich.
Look at this little guy. Cute little bull shark. We were just making a joke about how this thing's gonna be eating fish from us in a few years. This is kind of a shark problem here in Jupiter, and pretty insane. Get this one unhooked and get him back. Not what we were expecting, but we're gonna keep plugging away because the sun is getting low and it's prime time for a good topwater bite.
Chuck that boy.
Come on, fishy, 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 fishy. Fish.
There we go.
Not bad. Yeah, big, big, big. Ate the top water. Here we go. On the blind cast. Let's see what happens here. I feel like I didn't get a good hook in this fish. I'm gonna back off on the drag a little bit. It's gonna jump right here.
Keep your rods down.
Nice fish, nice fish. Let's go. Okay. She's under the boat right here. Oh, oh, damn, she's barely hooked. Just backed off on the drag, playing her a little easy. Not much she can get me on out here. My only fear is that the hooks pull out, but let's see what happens. Gotta stay positive. Yeah, it was weird. Like, it was like under the water almost.
Dude, they do that.
It was very subtle. Ooh, line running down her back. Line running down her back is not good. It's all right, we're playing her out. I'll tell you what, she's brawling. She's in that right stereotypical size that just fights so freaking hard. Captain MB and I were talking about that. These kind of fish sometimes fight harder than a 40+ inch fish. Yeah, not bad. What, 34, 35?
Bigger than that.
Yeah?
I'm thinking 38.
Mateo's gonna do the honors here. Try to grab this fish and be safe with it. Good work. Oh, nice fish. Oh yeah, she's a little bigger than I thought. I think she goes 36 maybe. We'll do a quick measure.
I think
she shrunk a little.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Check it out. Nice overslot snook. Fish we've been looking for all day here. Really nice fish. Smoked the topwater, but kind of under the surface, which is interesting. But pretty sweet, man. We're gonna stay after it. We probably got a couple hours left of daylight, and maybe we can upgrade to a bigger fish. If we don't, I'm super thrilled with this one, but let's keep it going, man. We got time, we got lures, and let's see what happens. Let's get this girl back in the water. Quick measurement on this girl. Her nose right there on 0, 36.25. It's pretty funny. Kyler said his guess was 36.5. Mine was 36 on the dot. We split it right down the middle. Nice fish. Let's get her back in the water and get a nice revival on her. Honestly, it sounds cliche, but one of my favorite parts is releasing the fish, watching them swim off strong and healthy after a good fought battle. And this is what we live for, man. Beautiful snook, great fight, great fish on top water. It's my first time really doing this for big snook on top, and it's super fun. I was really looking forward to this trip, and it did not disappoint. Wait till she gives me 1 or 2 more solid kicks and we'll let her go. Go, baby. There she goes. All right, we fished till the bitter end. We didn't end up getting another fish, but 3 overslot snooks, plus the one the other day. What a blast with my boy, Captain MB. Big thanks to him for having me out. If you guys want to get on some crazy snook action during the summertime, especially is when it's really going off, August, September, you got to book a trip with this guy. He's a new captain, but he's been doing this for years. So come out here, catch some big fish. Anything you want to say, bro?
I'd love to see you guys on the water with me.
Thanks for clicking on this one, and we'll catch you next time.